y'all. Balance. Balance. Hello, hello, hello. The yin and the yang. Gotta have balance. Balance, balance, balance. Mm, 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 mm. Alright, I'm gonna get started. It's only a couple of y'all in there. Hello, hello, hi. Welcome to my live Grand Rising greetings. All of that wonderful stuff on this wonderful Wednesday. This is your girl, Mocha's Moments Keisha, in the building. Make sure you comment below, like, share, and subscribe to get these messages out. It's a free way to donate to the channel. Also, donating to the channel helps the channel growth as well. So how is everyone doing on this day? Brother, that was a great live with you and Queen. Very informative. I was actually talking to Dad last night about which was speaking about, and when you all was speaking about in the video, I was just having this conversation with him last night about his health and how he needs to eat better. And I told him I would even do it with him, you know, so he doesn't feel alone. Of course, brother, I was trying to get him to listen to what you were saying, you know, while you were still on live, but he had walked away. So let me go through the comments right quickly, look, and then we can go. All right. Taylor says, hey, Keisha. Hey, girl. And Sal said, hey, sis. Hey, sis. Taylor said, finish your face. You looking like you over it. No, I'm not going to lie. I was playing with Monopoly. I am over that game, though. But, yes. I was trying to get this one thing done, and I got it. So, yes. Quiet says, good morning, boo. Hi, boo. Abdullah said, my sister, my brother. Hey, Chris. How you doing, little brother? Haven't seen you in a while. May all be well. Is my lease good? Quiet says, I like your shirt. This is actually a dress. Thank you, though. I couldn't find nothing to put on, so I was like, it was in my closet, all lonely and stuff, so I had to put it on. Chris says, good morning, everyone, in the chat. Taylor says, hey, Chris the Flash. Chris said, hey, Taylor. Quiet said, hi, Chris the Flash. Taylor said, hey, Quiet. Princess Tiana is waving. My brother Abdul said, thank you, beautiful. You're welcome, brother. Quiet says, hey, Taylor. Penny Proud is waving with the 2 hearts and hugging hearts. Chris says, hey, Quiet Storm. Abdullah says, hey, Taylor, everyone. And Sal said, hey, brother, hey, sisters. Hey, sister. Abdullah says, Quiet and Sal. And Sal, Taylor, Chris, cousins. Yanni, good morning. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. And Sal says, hey, Quiet. Seneca says, hey, Snookums, how you doing this morning? I love you. Thank you. I love you too. And welcome to the live. I'm well. Um, Quiet says, and sell with a hand heart. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Cousins and everyone. Hey, Yanni. Um, Peace and love, sis. Peace and love, Queen Alchemy. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the live. I'm a real live one. I'm here for it. I appreciate y'all. Y'all did a wonderful job on that live. If I ain't know better, I'll know better. Now. But I was hold on, let me get to the comments. Love and light in the chat. Amy says, hey sisters and cousins. Hey sis family. Quiet sorry. Taylor says, hey queen. Amy says, welcome to the live. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the stream, and if you're enjoying the content, consider becoming a member for exclusive perks. Let's have some fun. And go ahead and pin that comment right there. Quiet says, Abdul. Amy says, hey everybody in the chat. Taylor says, subscribe queen. I just subscribed queen. Ooh, I love it. Y'all don't be playing no games by blocking these people, and I love y'all for it. Ansel says, great live stream, Queen Abdul. Yes, it was. It was phenomenal. Queen says, Taylor, Mrs. VK, Amy, Quiet and Sal. Quiet says, Amy sis, the purple heart. Hey, Queens. Queens says, thanks for coming, Taylor. Thanks to Taylor for coming through. Amy says, quiet sis with 6 double hearts. Taylor said, we got to support one another. We definitely do. That's the only way we're going to get channel growth, if we support one another. So I'm going to catch y'all. I got to go and catch y'all videos. Queen, I'm going to come to your channel, catch some of your videos. Your plants, your garden is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to be a plant mom. I love plants. Like, I used to take care of my mom's plants when she was a plant mom, like a long time. I know y'all, I'm brushing my hair. Because without a community to grow, we don't have anything. We're gonna be stuck in the dark looking goofy on YouTube, like what, where's this going? So yeah, we can support one another and subscribe to your channel. Amy says, Queen sis love and light. Queen says, Penny proud. Amy says, hey Taylor sis with the double hearts. Abdul says, write me too. And Amy says, facts. Okay. So guys, I was talking, and I'm glad y'all touched on that, about the health. I was talking to Dad last night, about, getting better. And I told him I would, assist him in getting better as well, because I need to do it. Taylor says, hey, Amy. Our number one priority should be our health and our mental health, on our physical health more than anything. And Queen says, I'm glad to be here, and I am in the background supporting on the plantation. Nothing wrong with that. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, I love your garden. So I told him, because he has a, I was just, viewing his stature, because my dad is tall. He's 6 foot. And I noticed that some of the things that he's been going through lately is because of his health. And I told him that you gotta start eating better. I said, even if it's if you start small, like I said, when I went plant-based for 21 days, I felt so much better. Like I had so much clarity. I felt like, I could accomplish anything. I had so much energy. And then I started eating meat again. And I see the difference between eating meat, because of what you're really eating is distressed animals, because of what they do to the animals in those on the farms and facilities and the shops and whatnot. That's very disturbing. So I told myself now, because I just got on the scale and I'm 169, so I have to lose 29 pounds. And I know the only way I'll be able to do that is if I cut out sugar and if I cut out meat. Because I was explaining to him that we all have parasites, which you all touched on in your live, brother. And they like to feed off of sugar. And I said the only way to get rid of them is stop feeding them. And and when you also touched on walking as well, you gotta walk so the lymphatic system can move around, and you're not as lethargic, and you don't have that fluid on the fluid doesn't stay on your joints. And you got to drink lots and lots of water. So we talked about that last night. And eating greens, I said the only way you'll be able to because I know he's not used to eating just vegetables by himself and fruits. I've been there, so I had to explain to him. I said I know it's gonna be something, but I said even if you just start somewhere, like at least give it 2 weeks. I told him to about this. What's going on there? Yeah. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Okay. About the diet. If he starts at least doing it for 2 weeks, then he'll start to notice a difference. But you won't really know a big difference until after 1 month. And I said I was going to start my my green smoothie 10-day green smoothie cleanse, because I'm doing this for me. I need to lose the rest of this weight. And then I'm gonna start walking, because I need to start moving around and get out this house. Y'all know I be stuck in this room and I don't want to go nowhere. So since it's my days off, I'm gonna on Saturdays and Sundays I'm gonna start documenting walking. And not this Saturday, but starting on Sunday. Well, I could do Saturday, because I got some things to do Saturday for my channel. So I get my stuff together. So I'm gonna go and buy the ingredients, and I'm gonna start the cleanse on Sunday, because it's very important to me that I be my best self for my daughter and for me as well. Well, me first particularly, so I can be here. And y'all know how much I love that man. So I was watching an interview last night, and this is not the first time he's interviewed with Drink Champs. I think this is like maybe his third interview, third or fourth. Y'all know I be keeping up with David. And he always talk about his personal life, and I love when he is personable about himself. He did actually mention that he had started a raw vegan diet. I'm not there yet. I have to start baby steps. I want to actually get into that. You know, if I can get y'all help, Queen and my brother, you know, I would appreciate it. Um, that's later on down the line. I gotta start here first from the cleanse. So I'm gonna do the green smoothie cleanse for 10 days and document that, as well as walking. Hold on. I just want to be a it's not just about the losing the weight. That's part of it. It's just being a better me and being in a better mind state for myself. And then, you know, if you know, we're all influencers, so we're gonna influence someone. You know, we influence other people to, you know, get on board. I'm not forcing anybody to do nothing. I'm just doing this for me, myself. um so I could be the best version of myself that I can be for me. And yes, Saturday I am going to start. I think if I get up early enough. No, I gotta go to the I'm gonna go to the DMV on Saturday because I gotta take care of some stuff and give me a PO box. Because yeah, like, yeah, like my brother was saying, don't give away your address, and don't give away your don't give people your real address, and get you a Google phone, because I have a Google phone number as well, and I've always had it because, you know, I don't want too many people to know my number, especially if I don't know you. I only trust certain people to have my real number, and that's you know, people I've already known and family, of course. So that is what I shall be doing starting out, because I don't it's easy for me to give up meat, because I see now that I should have stayed eating plant-based, because the meat is not how it used to be. Like, you know, when we were growing up and we were eating meat, it's not like it used to be. It don't taste right. And I just, like, I'm like over it, and I'm just like, I can do this. I can give it up, because y'all know me, I eat out a lot, and I gotta stop doing that. And it's like I sat here. I know this probably gonna be a little out of the way. Y'all know I'm transparent about myself. I was just sitting here, right, while I was watching our live, and, you know, I had a little bit of flatulence, and it smelled just like the meat I ate, and I was like, ew, what is that? I was like, oh my gosh, it was so bad, y'all. I was like, yeah, it's like something died in my, you know, in my body, and I was like, yeah, it's definitely time to give up meat. And I was like, I can't do this no more. Oh my god, when your insides start to smell like what you ate, then you know it's time to give it up, because your inside should have. That's what a good detox is for. I need to when I tell y'all, that told me up, and I was like, y'all should have seen the face I had. I was like, ooh, my god. When you know that phrase, when people say, "Well, crawled out your butt and died," that's exactly what it smelled like. And I was like, I can do it. So what I'm gonna do with the cleanse, because really with the smoothie, I'm trying to be serious. With the smoothie cleanse, you're supposed to do three smoothies a day. since I'm not there yet, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do 2 smoothies, and then I'm gonna eat something like a salad, or I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the vegetable soup like I did a couple of months ago. That's another way I lost weight as well, because of eating just the vegetables, the vegetable soup. So I'm gonna do that, and then eventually I'll just start. I gotta get this out of my system. It's gross. I'm over it. Like, that was the last straw for me, for real. Cause baby, it like punched me in my face, and it hurt it burned my nostrils. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. And and I was proud of David for that. He said because that, I'm gonna be honest, I be stalking him a little bit. He do be in the gym, like hardcore in the gym. I want to get to that point, just not it burn. It You all are my inspiration, not just him, because he my celebrity crush, but anybody that is going through a lifestyle change, I'm very proud of. Like, I told my dad, I said, and I had to correct him. He was like, it's diet. I said, no, daddy, it's not diet. I said, let me break down the word diet for you. I said, it's DIE -T. I said, the root word in that the root word in that word is die. You have to speak positively over yourself. You have to speak positive over your life. Positivity over your life. We don't diet. It's a lifestyle change, because we're not trying to eat to die. We're trying to eat to live, and that's what we're supposed to do. So I kept having to correct him. I was like, lifestyle change, not diet. And I told him, I said, and I had to explain to him that all disease, DIS-EASE, which is dis-ease, it starts in your gut. Everything starts in the gut. Any type of sickness, everything starts in the gut. I learned a lot all over the years, and I'm still learning from my brother, and I appreciate all of you being here and being a part of my life, especially him. And I'm gonna tell y'all how I came across Abdul before I actually interacted with him. I was just on YouTube one day, and I was looking up some vegan cooks or whatever, because I wanted to cook. A lot of them cook with processed food, and that just be a turn off to me. So I came across his page, and I was his channel, and I was like, who is Vegan Kings? And I started looking at the videos, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, he is the only, like he said, he's the only chef I have ever seen to cook live on YouTube. Like, seriously, no other chef has ever cooked live on YouTube that I've seen. I mean chef. I'm not talking about like a cook. I'm talking about an actual chef cooking live, like vegan food, like a vegan chef. Everybody, a lot of people, I'm not knocking anybody, because people are gonna, they're gonna do how they, what they feel is right for them, and I don't have a problem with that. It's just that it was something special about Abdul that just I gravitated to. So I was like, let me go ahead and follow him. And then when we started to become family, I was like, you know what, I said, God in the universe is good, because the people that's supposed to be in our life, they align us with the universe aligns us with our tribe. And I know he was I know Abdul was supposed to be in my life for that reason. It was, I couldn't explain it at the time. I was like, yeah, he finna be family. I can already tell, because I just love his personalities. Yeah, them reaction videos, I be cracking up. I'm like, he is so serious. And y'all, he's like really like that for real. Like, no lie. We be crying, laughing. I be like, oh. Let me go through these comments because I know I am way behind. Hold on. Because I know y'all said a lot of stuff. Let me go back up. Let me go back up. Okay. Amy said, go sis. Abdul said, true. Taylor said, facts. Just start small. You will get there. Right. Queen said, yes, walking is a great start, sis. Yes, yes, absolutely. Quiet said, love this. Queen said, yes, I'm here for it. My channel has some raw vegan meals when you're ready. Absolutely. Yes, it'll show up for you, period. I appreciate it. Let me go. Hold on. Okay. Abdul said, let's go. I just went for a walk. Rain stopped a little. Yep, the meat is different. Preach. Yes, y'all laughing at me because I'm just being so honestly for real. Taylor's laughing out loud. Queen said, once you step away from the meat, coming back to it, you definitely could tell a difference. And meat does not even meat anymore. It sure don't. Meat do not meat anymore. Abdul said, intestine. He laughing. Taylor said, wow, laugh out loud. Quiet, laughing out loud. Queen's laughing. Y'all laughing at me. Yes, yes, Taylor, it burned like really bad. I was like, yeah. Jackson said, guess who's back? Welcome to the live stream. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and most of all, make sure you get the most expensive waffles and popcorn. That'll be $35 cash or card. You was a whole fool, Jackson. Taylor said, hey, Jackson. Jackson said, my cousin is old, but not just normal old. Nah, he's Ronald McDonald old. I cannot. Jackson said, hey, Taylor. Abdul said, yep. Jackson said, Keisha, read the comments fast. I feel like I'm going to lose you for good. Taylor said, facts. Abdul said, ever. Jackson said, Keisha, I sold some of the most expensive tea and melatonin to Bluey fan, and I think they went night-night. Jackson, I cannot. Whoa, hold on. Sorry, my bad. Pressing stuff. I was trying to scroll up. Abdul is the praying hands. I swear I thought that was a high five. Y'all don't judge my life. Jackson said they never came back. I think they fell asleep on the couch and started having dreams about me. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Abdul said, thank you. I'm happy you found me. I'm happy I found you too, brother. It was meant to be. SL said, hilarious, right? Because I swear I be crying laughing. Jackson said, why didn't they come back? I wanted to talk to them about everything on the planet with them. I cannot. Abdul said, love you, big sis. I love you too, Roberta. Jackson said, love you, Keisha. I love you too, Jackson. SL is laughing. Abdul is laughing. We be having so much fun, right? Jackson. And Sal said, I'm happy that we found each other too. Oh my gosh, yes, I love y'all to life, I promise. Taylor said, yes, she is cutting up this morning. Of course. Y'all know I wouldn't be me if I did not. Abdul said, me too, and Sal, right, Taylor? Taylor said, I'm happy that I found you guys. Keisha is the best. My aqua sis. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for real. Okay. Abdul is laughing. I'm so happy. I found y'all too. Amy said, hey Jackson. Yes. So y'all are my tribe. And I love it here. What he said? Jackson said, holy moly, donut shop. I called my cousin a shaky, bam, bam. And now she's mad at me. Stop calling her name Jackson, you silly. Quiet says, since the 3 hearts with the hugs. Abdul said, I'm about to go on Roblox. Sis, hi. About the new house. Y'all know what? I gotta get my stuff because y'all be leaving me out of Roblox and I be like lost and stuff. I'm like, what they talking about? It looks so nice and interesting. I'm ordering my stuff this weekend. Jackson said, hey Amy with the yellow and the orange heart. Yeah, so that is what is going to be done because I need to do some more videos. I think I am going to do a walking challenge. I did see someone do a walking challenge as well. I haven't seen him on YouTube in like probably a couple of months. I know he'd be busy working, but he was walking. I always get my inspiration from, you know, all y'all. It's hot in here. And I don't know if the air is on. I think the air is on. I gotta clean. Let me see. I have to clean that vent. Taylor said, I got to start as well. I'm just lost about the whole thing, but it looks like a lot of fun. All right. I played Roblox with them a couple of times on the PC. I can't do it on the PC because it's aggravating. I just know I don't have no 6 people in this room when I just had 14. See, YouTube be doing the absolute most. And they don't want us, like my brother said, they don't want us to be great. They really don't. But I'm here and I'm going to keep taking y'all money now. So, honey, here. Okay. It is, Taylor. It is. Once you get into it. Jack said, welcome to the live stream. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow. And most of all, make sure you buy a free shaky bam bam. And also $500 for gold popcorn. Also, you'll be a whole fool. Taylor said, I like your house now, but it would be interesting to see you build it from scratch. Right. Jackson said, I played Roblox and got my goofy out of there. Abdul said they don't. Not to play colorism. I bet if I was light skinned, this wouldn't even be a topic of conversation. But I digress. But I love my brown skin. See how they be playing me? Jackson said, where's the goofy eyed people? I don't. Taylor said, I see 6, 7, 8 is going back up. I know it is, because they know I... Listen. Stop playing with us, man. We gonna get this money. And we gonna get this money. I have goals I need to, you know, I have to set up. And I'm gonna be like the rich people. Rich people do not show their wealth. They don't wear their wealth and they don't drive their wealth. If you catch my drift. I want a regular house and I want a regular car. I'm not a flashy person. I'm a big hippie anyway. So all that luxury stuff don't mean nothing to me. I mean, I do want one luxury car, but it's going to be black owned. I just want a regular schmegular car. I'm not all that, don't like them Lamborghinis and whatever. That's all nice and whatever. I'm not that type of person at all. I like what I like, and I like to be simple. Y'all know me. I wear my crystals, and that'll be enough jewelry for me. Speaking of, I have to do this unpacking of some crystal jewelry that I had got from my friend. Her name is Aja. She is her company is called oh Lord, I'm gonna come back to y'all with that. Hold on. Okay, I thought it would be on here. It's not. Adornments. I'm gonna get back to y'all. But she does the she crochets, she makes jewelry, and she makes jewelry. Now I want to get some of the copper because copper is actually good for your health as well. It's like a magnetic balance. But I will start. I'm going to go back to doing my jewelry as well. I actually got to make me some new waist beads because my waisting got a little, you know, a little wider. So I got to go make me some more. So I'm going to start back doing that. I gotta start keeping myself busy when I'm not doing stuff because I barely watch TV now. You know, because I'm always with you all, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just here. See, that's why my background, yin and yang, is balance. Okay, let me go back in the comments. Let me see. Y'all, I got hit by a truck, a car, a torpedo, and a shotgun in Roblox. Somehow I'm still alive. Up. Yeah, that's something. Jackson. Abdul said, thank you, Ansel. It's empty. Ansel said, I'm in Dubai right now though. This one is better than the other Qatar. Oh, I gotta see. Are you gonna play that tonight, sis? Jackson said, how in the blue, yellow, green earth am I still alive? I guess your character is indestructible. And Sal said, y'all come over right now, right quick, and check this out. There's a lot to do here. You gotta show us tonight, Ansel. Jackson said, yo, Keisha, I'm named a city after me. You want to hear the name of it? I'm sure you're gonna tell me anyway. Taylor said, blah, blah, I don't know, Jackson, right? Hey, Solomon. Oh, snap, the green screen is in effect. Of course, because I don't need nobody to be trying to figure out where I live, because I ain't wrapped too tight. And neither is my daddy. So, when I say play at your own risk, play at your own risk. And I mean that. Abdul said, we have a party Friday night, guys. Yeah. Ooh, party. Yes. Party. Taylor says, hey, Solomon. Jackson said, yo, can you trade the green screen in for some Solomon project? No. I like my green screens. Thank you. These are memes I be stealing, y'all. I ain't even finna lie. Taylor said, Jackson, your best friend is here, right? Solomon said, hey, Taylor. Jackson said, don't you start, Taylor. That man is a damn fool. He is not normal. We told you that from the beginning. When you first interacted with him, he ain't wrapped too tight. And we love him for it. Taylor is laughing. You both are crazy. That's a fact. Jackson said, no, Taylor, I'm a jokester and a clown. But I have a brain. Yeah, you throw it off. I'm sorry, Jackson. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. You throw it off, Jackson. Taylor said, there's a level up to being crazy. Laugh out loud, right? And she laughing. Quiet said, hey, Solomon. Solomon, hey, quiet. Jackson said, hey, Solomon. No, sorry for dissing you, but for real, you are not normal. Solomon said, Jackson, me not being normal was a secret. Solomon, look, we tried to warn him. We tried to warn him. He did not take heed. So this, what you see is what you get. Quiet said, Solomon, I loved your message on attitude and gratitude. Attitude is the best. Gratitude is the best attitude. It is. He said, Jackson said, listen, you bootleg chicken barbecue sauce at Miller Warehouse. You are not normal. Please get some help. Will you? What? I'm your psychologist. What's your problem? Jackson, you cannot tell nobody they need a psychiatrist when you indeed need one yourself. And I'm just being honest. Y'all got all this stuff here. I gotta straighten out my area. Y'all, I got all these receipts. This is ridiculous. I need to scan them. Solomon says, thank you, quiet. I was worried about being so friend. Quiet is laughing. Taylor said, yes. You did one as well, right? Jackson. Ain't that like the pot calling the kettle black? You need one too. Because you ain't right upstairs at all. Abdul said, Solomon. Ooh, y'all. So again, you know, eating back to eating healthy, that'll alleviate a lot of health issues like anxiety and panic attacks. Which I told my dad, that's, you know, anxiety and panic attacks is like really one and the same. Cause you get the same feeling out of it. You know, a panic attack and having anxiety is crazy, and I don't like it at all. I don't like having panic attacks. My anxiety level be at 10,000, and I be wondering what is going on. What he said? Jackson said, class said, you worried at Solomon, laugh out loud, right? Yeah, okay. Jackson said, let me freak out. I'm normally fine now, just playing. I'm afraid of Solomon because this guy probably thinks his pink bubble gum flavor underwear will get invisible. What? What is going on right now? Solomon said, Jackson Bieber Lake. What's the best? His thongs for his red hair. I tried to hook him up with. Oh my god. Something is really wrong with y'all. Abdul says this helps with anxiety. Yes. Yes, it does. Because baby, that bad. And the headaches as well. I get headaches hard time to die, and I know it's because of the food I consume and my salt intake. So you gotta, you know, water it out. However, I do drink a lot of water. Alkaline water is not good for you. I don't care what nobody said. I learned that from David's trainer named Scott. He said alkaline water is not good for you. I was like, well, I thought it was, but it's not. The best water is spring water, and the best water to drink comes out of a bottle, in a glass bottle. Everything you should be eating and drinking should be in a glass container, because the plastic has chemicals and microbes that you're consuming every time you eat. You put your foot in there and eat it. Even with the plastic plates, should not be eaten off of styrofoam plates either, because that's just like eating them ramen noodles. Ansel said I was going to play Sims 4, but never mind. I'm going to come back here when I go live. Taylor said keep it cute. Right. Ansel said this is so nice. Taylor said Solomon and Jackson. I swear that's freaking frack. Jackson said, yo, Keisha, this dude probably thinks his own 2 feet out is a bootleg. I cannot with y'all. Solomon said Jackson takes away and makes my anxiety. Yeah, I bet he don't. Taylor said this isn't true. It is good for you. What's good for you, Taylor? Jackson said this was even a blind that was a freaking chimp, a dang chimp buddy. I cannot with y'all. Solomon said inhaling diesel is better than drinking alkaline water. I cannot. Taylor said some people were paid to say that. No, he's actually a world-renowned trainer. Yeah, and I actually looked it up too, because it was going over a whole water business. Jack said, yo, Solomon, can I adopt that monkey just to sell it? You know what? I'm not with y'all. I'm skipping off y'all conversation. Y'all talk about nothing. Taylor said, look into it. Yeah, I did. Jackson said, heart and, yeah, his orange and yellow. And so I said, hey, Solomon and Jackson. My bad. I thought I said hey. Taylor said alkaline water. Solomon said, hey, Ansel. Taylor said, just look into it. Don't take my word for it. Oh, I always research everything. I don't go by everything everybody says, because that's just me. I got to research, and I have to take stuff at face value. I'm gonna look into it again though. Solomon said I got paid to say I love Jackson. I cannot. Y'all is a mess. Taylor said they have some new lawsuits now about it. About what? Jackson said I get paid to say I love you to Solomon. Y'all crazy. Taylor said they get paid a whole lot of money to bring it down. Oh, okay. I'm because, you know, we are inquisitive and we like to research things. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go back and research it again and see if I missed anything. Matter of fact, I could just ask ChatGPT. Jack said, what in the pluck is happening to Solomon? He's different now. No, Solomon just being Solomon. Taylor said them being paid to take it down, the alkaline water business. Oh, okay. I would ask check. Excuse me, y'all. I went to bed on time and I'm still tired. Like, I guess it's my body being adjusted to this new schedule. Because I try not to go to bed extremely late. But it was a 2-hour interview, so I had to, I didn't have to watch the whole thing in one sitting, but because I be liking what he be talking about, you know, I did. Jackson said, I forgot Solomon was special. I thought I was talking about a normal person. You special too, Jackson. Both y'all little throw it off. Um, Taylor laughed out loud. Solomon is a little different today. Solomon, what you did? Solomon said, I'm going to research orangutans. What kind of water do they drink and why Jackson is a trainer? Oh my gosh. Something is wrong with y'all, too. I swear y'all get into it every time. Taylor said, we are going to label as soon. Normal soon. Solomon. Nope. They not normal. Abdul, what do you think about alkaline water? Little brother, let me know, because I know you vegan and I know you drink only spring water. What is your take on alkaline water? Jackson said, hold up, let me sell some more tea and melatonin tonight for Solomon so he can close his eyes and relax. Night night, Jackson loves you. I cannot with y'all. Abdul is laughing. Taylor said, I guess not. You back. Jackson said, shut your ass up. Solomon is cracking up. And Sel said, I did not know that. I thought alkaline water was good for you. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Matter of fact, I'm going to ask ChatGPT right now. And we're going to step sight on this. Little brother, where are you? Ooh, shuck. You say, Abdul said, honestly, I feel like distilled water is better. Yeah, it is. It really is. And then spring water. He said, I'm here, and all you need to do is alkaline your water with adding, yeah, right, limes, lemons, and cucumbers. So you, Taylor said yes. Abdul says, so you could buy spring water and just add limes to it, and that's alkaline, but too much alkalinity can hurt your stomach. Yeah, that's what Scott was saying too. Taylor said you could do it yourself. Right, you can do it yourself. Jackson, I don't know what you're talking about, child. That's why I stopped drinking it. Abdul said if you already eat a mostly whole food, plant-based diet, your body is likely managing its pH well. Very rare, but too much alkaline water could disrupt your body's natural pH balance. Yep. And actually, the number one best water to get is 3H3O, which comes from water-based fruits like watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew melon, the melons. Coconut. I love coconut water. Taylor said yes, the food you eat and hydrate. Not a cure-all. It won't detox your body or dramatically change your health unless paired with an overall clean, plant-rich diet. Right, coconut. I don't like coconut shavings or and coconut in my food. It tastes weird to me. I do love some I just got back into eating really eating coconuts because I was not a fan of coconut, but I drank the water. I don't know, it made sense to me. Solomon said butter will balance your pH. No, it will not, Solomon. It will not balance your pH. It actually will do the opposite. Taylor said I don't like coconut water. Solomon, it doesn't work. No, it does not. He's just being funny. Yes, he said butter. I'm not even playing with him. So it's H3O, distilled water, spring water. Those are the best waters. How you get why? How did you get butter? You know what? I'm not even. Not today. I cannot with him talking about some butter. Butter is never good. It's honestly just best to make your own everything, to be honest. I just did that. Sorry, I'm looking at my computer screen. So I have 2 more minutes. I had to restart my computer because I already know. What am I doing all that? It's gonna do a update because Windows has a habit of doing the updates at the most random time. It's always Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and it gets on my nerves. Something is really wrong with y'all, and I'm not even gonna entertain y'all. Let's send this thing. So you just need to do things that are best for your body. Listen to what your body is telling you and make the adjustments to your life. You are absolutely right. I know my body loves fruits and vegetables only, and have been fighting with me about eating better, because y'all, my screen be breaking out and it be so bad. That's why I have to drink a lot of water, because I know it be so much. Solomon, hush. Your body does not take you to smoke. You play too much. Alright guys, it is now 11 o'clock. That hour went by fast. Thank y'all again so much for being here, because I gotta get ready to go to work in 30 minutes. Actually 20, because we clock in 10 minutes early. Again, please comment below, like, share, and subscribe to get these messages out of fun, laughter, and information. And that is a free way to donate to the channel, with helping with the channel growth. Also, donating to the channel also helps with the channel growth as well. Talk amongst yourselves. No. So I thank you all for being here with me. Actually, it's supposed to be 11:01 because that's when it came on. So I got a couple of more minutes. A couple of more seconds, rather. Oh, there we go. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. for your viewing pleasure. I don't care about them folks. But let's get it. We gonna get this monetization. We finna get this money, and we finna, we finna live and be great and never have to work for nobody ever again. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So everybody have a productively positive Wednesday. And have yourselves a great day. And if you can't have a great day, don't go messing up anybody else's. Yeah. Like Sister Tabitha said. Jared Springer says, love yourself and each other. I did not copyright that. That's why I had to mention her name, because that's not my quote. That's her quote. Jared Springer says, love yourselves and each other. And I said, don't stop, get it, and play at your own risk. Abdul said, yep, love you too, little brother. We is not finna keep talking about Hush Solomon. We're not finna be talking about no butter. But y'all have y'all a good one. And I will see y'all tomorrow. 10 a.m. sharp. Like a Sharpie. I love you guys. Have an absolutely amazing day. Ooh. Later. Yeah, I'm still sitting here. Who lovey-dovey today? I always love. You just don't listen. Alright, y'all, I'm gone for you. Love you, sis. I love you, Jackson. Behave yourself. I'm sticking to my own phrases. I don't want nobody like, what is he talking about? No. Just the masses. Alright, y'all, I'm gone. Love y'all. Peace.